What's good, y'all? It's TdoT, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
When I blow, I need my same dogs. Cause we don't walk the same path, we got the same paws. Shit, we both the same homies, we seen the same draws.
All right, so we got my boy TdoT jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, man.
That's a fact. What's good? How you doing?
I'm feeling great, man. How about yourself, bro?
Chilling.
Yeah, man.
Got a taste of Atlanta's traffic today. It was nuts. I swear to God.
Yeah, I was like telling you off camera, like, everyone's always late to these, man. Kind of just, it is what it is these days.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Yeah,
that shit, that made me feel better. We like to be punctual.
Yeah.
You know.
So what else are you working on while you're here in Atlanta during this trip, man? Or what else you got planned?
Oh, we got a live performance with, what is it called? Judge Soul London. What's it called again? South by Soul. Wait.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got a live performance with South by Soul tomorrow, and I think that's it for real. We just came up here mainly for this.
Okay.
We wanted to get this knocked out of the way. We've been talking about this for a couple months actually.
Yeah.
So this was the main priority, and then we locked in a live performance. They hit us up while we was out here and shit, so we killed two birds with one stone type shit.
There you go. Yeah. Nah, that's what's good, man. Yeah, and so you're from Pittsburgh, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. So I don't get too many artists from Pittsburgh to sit on these steps, man. So I need you to fill people in, like the culture, the way of life, you know. What was your experience growing up in Pittsburgh also, man?
Well, Pittsburgh, for starters, I feel like it's a sport-oriented city. You know what I mean? Go Steelers, shit. Penguins, Pirates. We love our sports out there.
Yeah.
The music scene is different, you know what I mean? We've only had a couple artists that have actually popped, went mainstream. You got Wiz and Mac, for real. There's the only two. So I guess, like, I mean, there's a lot of hungry artists out there, but there's not too much exposure. Like you just said, I'm the only person out there. So, like, the music scene's weird, I'll say that. Growing up there, I actually grew up, like, semi-middle class and shit. So, I mean, like, growing up there was easy for real. I was very sport-oriented. I played nothing but basketball and football growing up.
Okay.
Music wasn't really part of the plan type shit. And then, you know what I mean, I was just hard-headed, fucking... chose another path, you know what I mean, and then started the music shit probably like after my first year in college, because I went to school after Pittsburgh. I went to school in New York. It's where I met my manager.
Okay.
Well, actually, like backtrack, I ended up moving to New York in high school. So like I spent partially growing up, I was basically raised in Pittsburgh and then kind of grew up a little bit in New York, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That's where I hopped off the porch, per se, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, I guess, bro, normal experience, you know what I mean? I played football, basketball, just like every other nigga. And then started making hard-headed decisions, hopped into the music shit, and then he blessed me and got me here, for real, so.
Okay.
I guess I didn't have no, you know what I mean, crazy experiences growing up, per se.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to jump into making music then? It was like people around you were rapping and they encouraged you to do it, or you know?
Yeah, kind of like I said, like after high school, a lot of my friends, that was like the New York culture where I was from. Like I was in Jamestown, Western New York. Everyone rapped out there, like freestyle, niggas just sitting on the porch freestyling. And I mean, I was one of the harder ones. Everyone told me to get into the booth, hop into the studio and shit. At first, I played around with it. I ain't take it serious. And then when I moved back home to Pittsburgh, because I've been back and forth from New York, Pittsburgh, New York, back and forth. So like when I came back to Pittsburgh, yeah, I just had a lot of love, I guess. You know what I mean? I was dropping little singles, and people were interested. So I took it serious. I dropped a song called It's Crazy. That ended up doing real well. And then, you know what I mean, I was teeter-tottering with it. Then I dropped a snippet for the song called Martian's Room, which ended up actually giving me some exposure in the city. And then the rest was history. Took it serious, started shooting videos. And then, yeah, basically.
What year was that when you started taking it serious?
2019, probably the end of 2019, going into 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's around the time that you ended up getting raided, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean by the hard-headed decisions, you know what I mean? So I was fucking around with the packs, you know what I mean, doing my thing. Not really listening to my pops, because my pops has always been like, you know, he's always been in my life, always telling me kind of right for wrong. So that's what I meant, like when I said I grew up in a two-parent household, middle class. Like I always had someone tell me like, you know what I mean, there's this path and then there's this one, the other one. Obviously the other one being the harder one. I chose the harder one, and I'm big on if I'm gonna make my bed, I'm gonna lay in it comfortably. So you know what I mean, I was making sure I could provide for the ones around me, pay my bills and all that shit, and got caught up with the wrong people and ended up getting raided.
Oh shit. What they find during the raid?
I ain't gonna even sit up here and cap. I don't remember exactly what they found. A couple pounds of weed. I was fucking with the carts at the time, you know, the little distilled vaporizer joints.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, a couple hundred of those, and then some edibles, honestly some petty shit. I actually ended up getting raided cause in PA, bro, like fucking it's Commonwealth, bro, so like they really be on your ass about the weed shit.
Yeah.
I ended up getting 2 scheduled deliveries for a cart and an eighth. And then
That's it?
Yeah, bro, that was enough, bro. They scheduled delivery. The first one was like 4 months prior to getting raided, so they got me up with like an eighth and a cart sale that I didn't know about. And then I guess they got a second one closer to the raid. Can't remember all the dates and like the exact timing and shit, but it was all 4 to 3 months before me actually getting raided.
Yeah.
So boom, I get caught up with an eighth and a cart sale. And at first they were supposed to come in on a knock warrant, like that's what the warrant was for. But I guess because I had cameras set up, or they found a loophole and they were able to do the no knock procedure, come in with the fucking assault rifles. Yeah, bro, they
like kicking the doors.
Yeah, bro, yeah. They went, in my opinion, they went crazy for what I said, eighth and a cart sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's PA, you know what I mean? So.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Were you sleeping at the time? Did they like come early morning?
Yeah, bro, I was in the bed with my girl. They pulled fucking my girl out of bed, bro. Had us.
God
Yeah,
damn.
bro. You know how it is, bro.
So, did you have to do time for that? Or you just get probation, or what was the
Just
outcome?
probation. It was like I said, it was petty, first time offense, and it's non-violent.
Okay.
But they stuck me with the felony, so like that's something that's
shit.
still with me today. So yeah, I got stuck with the felony.
Damn.
But other than that, nah, no jail time. Just I went to jail fucking obviously that night. Got let out on bail, and then same process, bro. You know what I mean? Fucking preliminary, and then fucking yeah.
So all that shit behind you, like you done with probation and everything?
I do not know for real.
For real? You don't know? If
Yeah,
he's
nah,
still
my
up?
probation officer is real cool. Probably stopped by like once or twice. We didn't have too many conversations and shit. I was supposed to be off technically, but like, I ain't about to, you know what I mean? If she ain't gonna hit me, I ain't gonna hit her type shit. So I don't know. I can't answer that question for real.
Okay. So like, what was the biggest takeaway by going through that whole situation then?
Slow down, I guess. You know what I mean? I was moving too fast, fucking watch who I keep around me type shit. And then I was in like a whiter area. Like the part of Pittsburgh I was in was real suburban. So like, I guess, you know what I mean? Just basically, like I said, slow down meaning like, be more aware of my surroundings. Like money was coming fast, everything was slight. We were just dealing weed. So, you know what I mean? There wasn't much to do besides collect money and sit back on some lazy shit. That's what I mean when I was like teeter-tottering with the music and shit. The money was cool. I didn't really have no reason to take the music serious, especially at the time I didn't have no charges or nothing. So I was like, basically just bullshitting, coasting through life, I guess, you know what I mean? So then that led to fucking the raid and yeah, I guess, slow down, just to keep it short.
Yeah, understood, man.
Yeah, for music.
Yeah. And I see you be doing a lot of marketing with your music, like promoting on blogs and everything.
Yeah.
Speak on the importance of that.
I mean, honestly, especially being an indie artist, that's the main way to fucking, I guess, get your exposure. I'd say like, you can drop a song, so I'll put it like this. You could drop a song and blow up, and you can walk into the gas station and get a lottery ticket, you know what I mean, and make $1 million. I feel like equally, like, you have like a 1 in 300 million chance of getting a lottery ticket. The chances of dropping a hit song as a nobody and blowing up and actually making residual income with this shit and like longevity as an artist, you know what I mean? I feel like this it's just as slim. So like, marketing is the biggest part, you know what I mean? I feel like if you want to get your name out there, you want to get known, it's a pay to play type of game. So like, and that's one of the hardest pills that we had to swallow for like coming into it, like, pause, but fucking money, you know what I mean? We actually had to take a couple steps back and realize like, we want to take this shit serious and like, actually, you know what I mean, get some longevity in this shit, see if we can actually make something with this. Money was the biggest thing. Blog pages, influencers, playlisting, YouTube ads. Ads are a big thing and shit, so if you want to take it serious, you want to have at least like around 10 to 15K a month if you're actually trying to, you know what I mean, make some shit with this. I wouldn't say you have to, but like real rollouts, the people we're competing against, the people that are signed to the bigger labels and shit, if you actually sit down and ask them like, what's going into the marketing, how much you're spending monthly, the numbers be crazy. You know what I mean? You're hearing 20 bands, 25K a month just simply on ads, marketing. Same shit I was just saying, but yeah, that's the biggest part I'd say. You know what I mean? You ain't really gonna make too much of yourself if you ain't willing to spend a little bit of money in this shit. And yeah, no, I guess that's the toughest thing, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Did you have any offers to sign?
We got looked at by, when I dropped a single about 2 years ago now called Same Dogs. We marketed on Saycheese.
Okay.
That ended up going crazy on Saycheese. I hit my first 1 million of views, my first 1 million on YouTube, I forget how many streams, but we're a little bit over 1 million streams right now. And that was actually, you know what I mean, like for every artist, I feel like that little milestone, that's a big thing. But once you hit that, that's kind of what was like, okay, yeah, now we actually, to take a step forward and actually get this song from just a little city banger to like the world listening to it, it takes money. So fucking, like I said, we put that out on Saycheese, it started going up. We had Alex Jr., NBA Youngboy's manager, he hit us up. And then at the time, we really didn't want to, you know, a lot of this shit going around in the industry, we really want to choose sides and fucking, we didn't want to pursue that basically. I didn't want to lock me into some bullshit before I even actually get my foot in the door, you know what I mean? So we ended up juggling that situation and it didn't turn into nothing. We had 6ix9ine manager reach out and hit us up, but as you know, with all that bullshit,
that's probably best to stay away from that.
Yeah, we wasn't handling none of that. And that was pretty much it as far as like people reaching out trying to sign us and like anything like as far as big, you know, I mean, we've had a little bullshit, you know how Instagram is. We have people offering us bullshit every other day, you know what I mean? But as far as like real shit was NBA Youngboy's manager and then 6ix9ine's manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to Taylor Gang, you know, they're big in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Has anyone from them ever reached out to you?
I actually have a couple of friends associated with Taylor Gang. A lot of love for them, obviously. Like I said, growing up, I listened to Wiz a lot. But I just feel like Taylor Gang, not like excluding Wiz or nothing, but like, well, actually excluding Wiz, I feel like Taylor Gang themselves, they haven't made themselves like a hot commodity like QC to Atlanta, you know what I mean? So like, although I got a lot of love for them, there wasn't really any incentive as far as like trying to pursue them and wanting to sign to them. Yeah.
Understand.
But yeah, I fuck with Taylor Gang.
Okay, for sure, man. All right, so talk to us about the inspiration for the new single, Strawberry Donut.
Yeah, basically the girl I'm talking to, the person who the song's about, her favorite donut's strawberry, so. And she fucks with them heavy. That's like her favorite little snack is a donut, so fucking a strawberry donut. So when I wrote it, I didn't initially write the song for it to be about her, but that's what it, you know what I mean, came to at the end, and her favorite donut is strawberry. Her favorite snack's a strawberry donut, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna call it strawberry donut.
And what was her reaction when she heard the song?
Yeah, she liked it. Yeah, that's all I can say. She liked it, facts.
Okay. All right, so have you ever been caught cheating then?
Facts, yeah. It's actually a funny story. I got my phone, the girl I allegedly cheated on, she got my phone hacked by this African in fucking Florida.
What the hell?
Yeah, she picks me up. She took me to the girl's house that I was, like I said, allegedly cheating on her with. How she got the address and the information. At the time, I didn't know. I had just got picked up. I think we're on the way to her house and shit. And on the way there, we passing a couple landmarks that I obviously know. So I'm like, what the fuck? This ain't the way to your house. And then we pull into the plan, and next thing I know, we're outside of one shorty's crib, and you know, it became a whole argument and ordeal. And then days after that, I'm getting messages and texts sent to me that she wouldn't necessarily have unless she had my phone. And I'm getting locations sent to me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then yeah, come to find out, she paid to get my fucking phone hacked by this African nigga in Miami. So fuck that nigga. And yeah, so that scarred the fuck out of me. So no, I do not cheat. If I did cheat, that was what it was, but I do not cheat. None it.
Yeah, that's traumatizing right there.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. All right, so what's the relationship like with Saycheese today?
I'm their fucking bastard stepchild. That's what the fuck it is. I feel like whenever I first was fucking with them, they were showing a lot of love, and I don't know where along the lines I fucked up, But I got on a bad side, so they don't fuck with me no more. I wish shit was different, but yeah, like I never actually even met Sean Cotton. He probably don't even know me, but I feel like the page at one point in time was fucking with me, and now they don't fuck with me, just to keep it short and simple.
Why do you say they don't fuck with you? Like they don't respond to you, or?
Nah, they've always, that's the thing, they always respond, and they respond quick. So that's why I'm like, especially at first, I feel like they're actually engaging with the content. For example, they'd give like pointers or advice. Like if I gave them a specific post and I had a caption that came off like corny or something, they let me know like, hey, you should say this, you should say that. And that from even like the timing and placement from when they replaced me, like I would get posted at like 3 p.m., 6 p.m. when their engagement's the highest. And then like I said, somewhere along down the road, now I'm getting posted at like 6 a.m.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
that's a big difference.
Yeah, random shit like that, and fucking like, I used to be able to like message them, now I can't message them. I don't know, it's just weird. I can't call it, you know what I mean? Like I said, I never actually got to sit down and talk with Sean Cotton, but Saycheese itself is a team of people, so yeah, I got on their bad side, basically. I don't know how, but I did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so going back to the music, like who were some of your musical inspirations? Like who'd you grow up listening to? Who are some of your favorite artists?
Growing up, I was extremely diverse. Like I said, I was sport oriented, so fucking, I was just playing a lot of basketball and football, so I can't really tell you fucking, music wasn't a passion when I was younger. So there wasn't really, I was just hearing what the fuck was on the radio. But I guess like when I started to fuck with music, it was Drake, Tory Lanez, and fucking A Boogie was obviously a bigger inspiration, especially closer to whenever I started rapping and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then big Drake guy over here though. I feel like I said, I feel like if you don't listen to Drake, you don't really get no bitches. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? Drake's that guy. But I feel like he's the LeBron of rap. Comes with a lot of hate, but like the numbers don't lie. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. Drake, Tory Lanez, and A Boogie are my main inspirations, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's the new direction you're going for? Is dropping music for the ladies now, or?
Yeah. I mean, obviously the streets, I feel like the more lucrative path when it comes to music and shit, but like, niggas ain't trying to listen to me talk about shooting and killing niggas, and I like to, you know what I mean? I'd like to keep it real. I'm a ladies' man, so I mean, I like making songs about females. I feel like that's me, and I feel like that's what works. Yeah.
Okay. So you working on a new project now? What's coming up for you?
Yeah, we got Pretty Girls Love Box Boys. That's the next project coming out. We can't say how many singles is on it yet. But yeah, that's the name of the project we're working on.
What's a box boy?
A young entrepreneur. Someone who, young entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Someone who dabbles in LA, or you know what I mean? If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But a box boy is a young entrepreneur, on it.
Say no more.
Yeah.
So what type of vibes are going to be on there? Is that going to be more like, geared for the ladies, or?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of interpolation, kind of like I just did with my single White Dress. I got the whole inspiration from Jagged Edge. Jagged Edge, what is it? Meet Me at the Altar.
Yeah, Let's Get Married.
Yeah, that's where Let's Get Married, facts. But I interpolated their little part of their chorus, and I did my own little spin on it, and I feel like it worked, you know what I mean? People engaged with it real well, you know what I mean? So fucking, there's gonna be a lot of interpolation on it. A lot of music tailored towards the females, and a little street shit, you know what I mean? A couple of Pretty Girls Love Box Boys. Yeah.
You plan to put any features on there, or you're riding solo on this one?
Can't say right now, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some shit in the works, but nothing's 100%, so I don't want to cap, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And what about producer-wise? Who you've been working with for this project?
1080 Pale. And that's probably honestly the main person. 1080 Pale, and then my boy Matt out Arve from Pittsburgh. So
Okay.
shout out Matt Arve, but 1080 Pale, Matt Arve are the main two producers. But nobody big, you know what I mean? No one quotable. So like, definitely I still be fucking around with the YouTube shits. I don't hate on the YouTube beats at all.
Ain't nothing wrong with them, man. There's some fire on that
I'm not
shit,
biased
man.
to the YouTube beats. I definitely fuck with the YouTube beats, but the only producer I guess I could say I've met and worked with in person that is gonna have projects on the song are 1080 Pale and Matt Arve. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you take care of the business, there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with YouTube.
facts.
Because some of the biggest producers are still putting shit on
Yeah,
YouTube.
nah,
man.
and the selections, you know what I mean? I like to sit down and I have a specific mood sometimes, so you know what I mean? It's easy to type in a specific type artist and, you know what I mean, get that wave type, you know what I mean, or that vibe, that specific vibe you're looking for. Yeah.
Understood, man. I got to ask you about the 4L chain, man. You know, we're here in Atlanta. That stands for something, man. So break it down. What does it mean for you?
It's just something me and the guys, you know what I mean, for life, obviously. 4L means for life. So it's something me and the guys did back home. A couple of us got this shit tatted, went and got some chains and shit. It's something meaningful to us, you know what I mean? It means we're locked in. You know what I mean? Me and my brothers is for life. We got a clothing brand coming out.
Okay.
And obviously we want to make, you know what I mean, we want to find a way to market it. You know what I mean, push this shit kind of like 21 of these niggas do out in Atlanta and shit. But there's no affiliation, just same shit.
Understood,
Yeah.
man. What's some advice you would share to like some upcoming artists trying to get their foot in the door right now?
Shit, like I was trying to say earlier, stack up some money. I mean, all God-given talents aside, like I said, you can have like the best voice in the world, you can rap your ass off a little bit, and you know what I mean, make probably the next Grammy song, you know what I mean? But like the chances of that blowing out with no money are just as slim as getting a lottery ticket and walking to the gas station and hitting for millions of dollars. So unless you can put a few dollars together, I'd say pursue something else. You know what I mean? Chase your dreams, but like I feel like everyone knows, you gotta spend a little bit of money.
Yeah. Or just have expectations. Like if you ain't putting no money in this shit,
Yeah.
it's probably not gonna pop off.
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
think it
your
is.
chances are slim. I ain't gonna say that because you know what I mean, there's crazy stories, but
Yeah.
your chances are slim, 100.
Real shit.
Mm-hmm.
You touched on it briefly earlier, but talk about the music scene in Pittsburgh right now. Is there a lot of artists? Is there a lot of unity? Is there like a certain sound coming out the city right now, or is it all over the place?
Yeah, the sounds I say are all over the place. Not in a bad way, but they're definitely all over the place. There's not like a specific Pittsburgh sound. I feel like there used to be a specific Pittsburgh sound, but that was a lot of dissing. I feel like there ain't too much drama going around in the city, or if there is, it ain't in the music. You know what I mean? So, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't say we're unified either. Like Pittsburgh there's a lot of hate in the city. I feel like everyone's trying to be a rapper. Not everyone, but there are a lot of rappers trying to get that next spot. Like I said, there haven't really been another Wiz or another Mac. So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people competing for that next spot. And that comes with a lot of hate. That comes with a lot of animosity, you know what I mean? All that shit. So it's weird. Like I was saying, Pittsburgh's music scene is weird, for sure.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
So 2024, what should fans expect from you, TdoT?
Consistency. Consistency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to stay consistent this year. Single after single. We're probably going to be dropping like 6 or 7 singles and then following up with Pretty Girls Love Box Boys.
Okay.
Ending it off with Pretty Girls Love Box Boys. So that's why I said we're still in the works, so there's not too much details I can give on it. But yeah, consistency. And hopefully blowing up this year. Actually, you know what I mean? Going from a household name in Pittsburgh to something worldwide. Yeah.
I feel that. Go ahead and plug your social media so everyone knows where to find you at.
___ TdoT__. That's me on every social media. Yeah.
Okay. You got any shout outs you'd like to give?
Shout out to the guys back home, all my 4L niggas. And that's it. Shout out my family. Shout out my loved ones. Shout out the cousins. Yeah, that's it. Run it.
I just hope y'all know when I blow, I need my same dogs. Cause we don't walk the same path, we got the same pause. Shit, we fuck the same hoes, we seen the same draws.